Welcome to the first video in this series where you guess the ELO. I will be going through a game live from Lee Chess, explaining the moves, but it is only when we get to the end of this game where you, the viewer, get a chance to guess the ELO ratings for both players. Welcome to a new series. Welcome to you guess the ELO. E4, D3, Queen F3 early, Queen move here, Knight on the edge. What is this? What is this? Right, ready to castle. I really like what White's doing. Just flanking it, literally flanking it. What I mean when I say that is you just get your pawns out on the edge. So this is nothing. But I like the double fianchetto. The fianchetto, that means you put your bishops on these diagonals, slicing the board. So that's cool. That's a queen. That's a queen. And he misses it. That's a queen. Bishop takes queen. Oh gosh. Playing too fast. No. That captures wrong. Here, you get the knight out anyway. Okay, queen down. Getting... That's a blunder. That's a rook. That's a knight, I mean. Rook in the center. Have your guesses ready, guys. What on earth is happening? C5 hits the rook. Got to move it now. Rook in center. I don't hate it, because you just hit it for free. Now the rook needs to go back. Rook here. Gotta move the rook, and he misses it. One move tactics, guys. Bam. Bam. Right, bishop hits. Will we see it? No. Take the rook. So have your guesses ready, guys. And he misses it. That's a bishop. And the rook comes in. What on earth is happening? Queen just flings itself out. Why? That's a rook. And that's a knight. One move blunders all over the place. Oh yeah, by the way, the bishop is hanging. Everything is hanging. What am I seeing? What we all... That's a knight. Take. Rook here. Save it. That's a knight. Backward knight moves are very difficult to see anyway. But everything is hanging. Knight here is a fancy move because you just attack both. Have your guesses ready. And it's a little bit surprising, I would say. The rating difference is 200. But who do you think is rated higher? White or black? Now, I know black is completely winning here, but do you think he is rated higher for this game? And he misses it. The queen and the bishop actually team up against the rook. You can take it. You didn't need to fling in that move. Bishop here. Why? Why are you flicking your bishop out? No. No. King here. Fine. You could take, doesn't matter. Totally lost, really. Totally gone. That's a check. He takes that one. Only move, you got to take it. And it is time to resign. That's a check. Oh, I wouldn't even play that. Why are you getting the king in? There's just no point. Bishop here, rook here, that's check. Game. By the way, another indication of rating is why it's not resigning. Why? Do you think they're higher rated, lower rated than the guys we've seen today? Take. That's a nice check. He gets a queen. Fine. I wouldn't even waste time getting a queen. I'll just use my pieces. Rook here. Notice black hasn't used either rook. That's just a spite check. When I say that, it just means the check doesn't do anything. You can take with check, but big deal. He doesn't even take with check. Why is he moving the king? Doesn't do anything. Rook here. Come on. Or queen. Use the queen. Finish it off fast. When you do, that's not a check. You take with check now. But then you take the pawn. Take that rook, but there's a rook there. But I wouldn't even waste time. You got two queens, mate. Use them in the game, and black and white resigns. So what do you think? What do you think white's rating is? Black's rating is? Rating reveal in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 874, 683. So in this game, it turns out white had the higher rating. Here we go, another one. The game has just begun. Hit the center, defend, looks good. Get your center, right, A3. So a few random pawn moves. That one's not random. Get the bishop back. Looks good. Okay. Oh, it's the funny thing. The hilarious thing is, in this game, both players have exactly the same rating. See if you guys can get it. So white has just played a3, giving bishop a bit of room. That's a good move. Now, black can continue with bishop here and then castle. Played. Let's castle. You can get space in the center. a6, random pawn move. No, because you could have played, in this position, you can play b5 anyway. Why waste a move with a6? You don't need to prepare a move, which you could play anyway. And oh, here's a beautiful opening tactic. d5 wins a piece. Because when the bishop moves, you go d4. And he misses it. White can save himself by moving the bishop now. Right, d5, go. Come on. Does he see this typical tactic in the center? The reason it works is because the bishop and knight are now misplaced. Go on. It's either that or he might play b5 to hit the bishop. Then it retreats. He might get the knight in. He might go bishop here, actually, offer a trade. What will black play? Rook e8. No, doesn't do anything. That's the funny thing. g5 actually traps the knight. The knight doesn't have a good square. It can't go here because the queen actually has to go back, which is a little bit tragic. Why is the knight retreating? So rook e8 doesn't do anything, and played. Knight goes back. Right, chance missed to win a piece. Queen here. That looks dangerous. Oh my gosh. Go on, get the queen out. Queen h5. Both players have the same rating. Can you guess it? Queen f3. Looks good. And he misses it. Just a basic tactic. Hitting f7. I'll play bishop takes, because then you can win the rook. Queen here doesn't actually win the rook. So, go on. Bishop takes. And we're good. And he misses it. Whoa. But then why did he put the queen there? I'm shocked. Now he can actually play bishop here. If we go back, bishop here actually blocks the path. And he misses it. I'm shocked. Why put the queen here? And black now sees it. Blocking with the queen. The game is on. And when I say that, I mean black is now winning. You've just picked up a pawn. So big chance missed. Can't get the queens off. Good move. This bishop is very powerful. These pieces are still on holiday. King out the way. And castle. Right. The attack might have just begun. Get the pieces in. Black needs to do something. Why is he playing a6? And where's the follow-up? You've got to do something. There's no other choice. You can't literally not do something in this game unless you just flick a pawn. Queen there doesn't do too much. Attacks the pawn which is being defended. And he falls for it. Queen takes pawn check. It's possible. I wouldn't play that because then you've actually wasted time getting the pawn. Beautiful move knight here because the knight can actually come here. So you might play a move like f6. Check play, but the king just moves. Now the queen is on a terrible spot. That's hanging. That can come next. Get the rooks in the game, just facing the king. And these guys are still on Easter holiday. They have to come in the game. What on earth is happening? Get your pieces in the game now. The funny thing is, I know I said it before, but have your rating guesses in mind. Both of these guys actually have the same rating. On lead chess, the queen retreats, but now the knight can come in. And it's almost game over. White is now completely winning, and he sees it. 1, 2, 3, game over. Forking the king and queen. And there's no good way to defend that square. Knight f7, bam. Game over. What are these pieces still doing? And he misses it. f6 to stop it. Or knight f6. Knight f7. I'm stunned. Why is he not taking? You put two pieces to control. And he takes the wrong way. I'm shocked. Knight f7. Check. Win. Win. Straight away. Win the queen. So then rook takes, bishop takes. But he took the wrong way. Game continues. These are just one move tactics that both of these guys are not seeing. What is this? The good thing is white has got everything in the game. Rook, rook, queen, knight, knight. Maybe reroute. Or just keep it there. Or maybe here. Maybe. I mean, if he's not going to move his pieces, you might as well get him on that side. So rook here. Right. 2 minute 12 against 3 minute 41. There's no other move besides getting these guys in the game. Maybe he's thinking knight here. Maybe he's thinking bishop here. Or maybe the knight can come in. Or this guy needs to get in. 1, 2. Or get space. You've got to do something. Knight there. Fair enough. Good move. But then bishop takes. It's not a good move actually. It's a terrible move. Because after bishop takes, take, that's checkmate. Game over. And he misses it. In this position, if you take, that's it. The rooks face off. Queen back. Now the knight can actually come in because you can't take because you're being blocked. What a swing. Swings and roundabout for both sides, really. The funny thing is, they're both rated the same. Have your guesses ready, guys. The rating reveal will be coming soon in 1 minute 24 plus 3 minute 34 seconds. What is black going to do next? What I would do is put the knight in, good move, because you block the rook. Then it's time to get 1, 2, 3. It is move 20, and you still haven't moved your guys on the right. Now it's white to move, and it's actually quite difficult to suggest a good move. I'm not even too sure. Maybe get the rook in the game here. Maybe here. He retreats the bishop. Okay, you know what? That's a great move. Maybe white has now seen the tactic. Knight actually comes in to fork. Maybe that's why he went all the way back. Because Arseneko has seen it. And he can play it now. Go on. Redeem yourself. Knight f7 check. Wins the rook. One move tactic. One move fork. Go on. Play it. Oh, wrong square. Wrong square. Almost. Right there, you can actually take now, but you might not see it. That's the thing. If he doesn't see it, yeah, actually this wins. Because take, queen takes. You can't take because of the knight. The knight actually defends the rook, but he misses it. Now there's a chance to get rid of the dangerous knight. By the way, this isn't checkmate from the queen, because if we go back here, because black has the queen on it. Right, knight back here. Maybe. Now he sees it. Knight f7 check. 38 seconds here. That's the fork. That's the winning fork. Go on. Go on, Arseneko. Wes Boy has 39 seconds. Time management. Not great, even though they both have the same rating. Black is under serious pressure in this game. Serious pressure. Rook f2. Bishop e6. Finally. Move 24, let's get that rook in the game, and then the pressure is slowly dying. Brilliant move here. The knight, and the rook, and the queen. The queen does count, defending along the 6th rank. But Wes Boy has 41 seconds. Arseneko 2 minute 18 and counting. Time is a factor in all these games. How's he going to make it count? Knight e2. Trade. Let's go. Quick. Take. Only move. And then trade again because you are winning. Go on. Gotta make. Move. Right. Gotta take. No choice. Now get the knight in. That is a dangerous piece. Get that off if you can. Knight here. Even plant that knight on f4. 30 seconds. But the good thing is 5 minutes plus 3. So they get 3 seconds per move. Chooses to go around this way. Time is going to be a huge factor. It's very difficult to move. Maybe d4 opening up. You are opening d file. Don't know if that's best. Right, h5 putting the pressure, but not really because I'm going to come into f4 anyway. You're forcing me to play a good move. That's why h5 is a bad move. I only have 1 square for the knight. Also, black, Wes Boy, has 20 seconds. So this is a good tip. When your opponent has less time, don't play a move that forces them to play a good move anyway. So knight hits the rook. Right, are we finding a way we could play knight here? I would just double, get the final rook in the game. So Wes boy has to move now. Rook, quick, 8 seconds, quick. Move. Oh, come on. And game over. Anticlimactic, I must admit. Rating reveal in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They both have the same rating, 1384. So did you guess that range? 1300 to 1400. Here we go again, guys. So let's take it from the opening e4. We have the Scandinavian. A capture happens, and now bishop b5 check. One of the critical ways to play. Take. Defend the center, and black breaks it up with c6. So far, so good from both players. Take. This is a dangerous line because you're controlling the central square, and it's very difficult for white to free themselves. I would castle here, and it's just so strong. It's so difficult to move. Rook e1, pin, and now you castle. Right, both players clearly know what they're doing. I would say black is higher rated than white. Of course I can say that because I can see the ratings in front of me, but you guys cannot. That's why this video is going to be a lot of fun. You guess the elo. Now if we look at all of black's pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces control the d4 square. And if you look at all these pieces, they are all still on Easter holiday. It is very likely black is higher rated. Based on the opening. Every single piece is in the game. Even though white is a pawn up, the structure is absolutely terrible. That is a rook. That is a pawn. You get your pawn back and you've got the attack. You've got the initiative, which means you just keep building on what you've got. I mean, this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful position for black. Every piece is in the game. Well, that's actually a double attack. Then you have to drop the knight back. So maybe he's missed that. Now the pieces are starting to come in. Maybe flick knight b5 in. No, maybe knight here, attack the bishop. Here, coming in. So black had the initiative, but let them off the hook. Let white off the hook. Now white is actually slowly coming back in the game. Rook might need to drop back. Hit the bishop. It's defended by the knight though. Can't do this because you just drop your knight. So you might go rook here first, then threaten f5 just to get a lot of space. I really like this perfect bishop right in the center, stopping it moving. So rook e8 played, and then now f5 to hit it. Coming up soon. Rook b1, good move. So both players, you can see they're kind of high rated. Have your guesses in mind. I mean, when the game is going to be over soon, see if you guys get it within 50 to 100. Both players seem like they're higher rated. You know I can see that because I've got the players' ratings in front of me. Rook b1, good move, defending the pawn, then maybe 1, 2. Now f5, that's what I mentioned, to hit the rook. So the rook's got to go back. Can't go here because knight f4 check. No, there's a knight there. Rook there, good move. h6, not threatening that because you can take. By the way, b5 is a very interesting move. Unnecessary though, but d3 is a good move. Get the bishop in the game. So very, very tense game. Very tense. White is actually coming back in this game. Bishop back. I'm not too sure why. Why retreat it from its perfect position? Maybe, you know, bishop there is going to be played anyway. So here I would go bishop here just to attack the pawn. Ask a question. The king might go back. Don't think he put the bishop back. King there looks good. Hit, but then rook h6. That pawn drops. So he's just dropped a pawn there. But it's very easy to blunder in a very tense position like this. f4, encouraging the capture for free. I'll definitely take that. Because you can't play b6 because that you just lose the pawn. There's no pawn to help it. So already just down 2 pawns. The pressure is getting to both players. Do you think both players have a lot of experience? Do you think they don't have too much experience? Have your guesses ready. The game is going to be over in 42 seconds plus 40, 82 seconds. 1 minute, 22 seconds left in this game. Who is going to win? F3 check, the king has to go back. Oh, sacrifice. Or maybe he had to play that. Take, and then a knight comes in. That's a beautiful sacrifice. I love that idea, and practically it was a great decision. 27 seconds against 36. Who's going to win? Rook c1 check. Now knight e2 check, picks up the rook. Is he going to see it? That knight moves are so tricky. I would just put the king here. So then there's no check. Ah, he misses it. Boom. Knight checks. Never ever resign when you've got a knight. You just start taking everything. Come back. Ah, backward moves. Everybody misses a backward move. And back, and then bishop comes back as well. It's like a double back move. Double backward move situation. You could take, he missed it, but then you take, game over. So, have your guesses ready. What do you think, guys? What rating? E4, C6, we have the Caro-Kann, a proper opening. E5, bishop F5, one of the best ways to play. Early bishop D3 offering a trade. Knight C3. I would play knight here and get F4, F5. Right. Both players, they're playing fast. Does that suggest a high rating? Yes. Have your guesses in mind. Coming up. In 3 minutes time, we're going to find out what these two guys are rated. Early c5 by black. Trying to find a way to break the center. Queen b5 check. I don't love it because take and then take. Ah! Didn't expect that actually. a6. Fascinating. Wow. Take and then take. And then both pawns are actually hanging. Wow, what is this? So creative. But then bishop c5 now. You can take it. So something's gone a bit funny here. Capturing in his way. Get the pawn back. Knight e7. A trade might happen. I think a trade benefits. Like, I would swing the queen over. Absolutely. Now queen there. Very interesting. Threatening to take. You can't take because take hit the bishop and then the bishop needs to defend. So a question to the structure, to the bishop I mean. I5, great move, attacking the bishop. Maybe you block, maybe you play b5, attack the queen. I feel like black has played really well in this opening. But who do you think is higher rated? White or black? Queen can come over now. I don't love that. Knight e4 is now possible using the pin. But he breaks the pin with bishop there. Keep the queens on. Because now there's more attacking potential. Well, you've just got queen and knight a3. Guard that square. b4, whoa, early expansion. I don't love that because now the c file is open, but he reroutes. Backward knight move, reroute here to come over. Right, so what are you guys thinking? What rating do you guys have in mind? Rook c7, okay. Okay, rook c7. Putting pressure in, knight f4. This is a very creative plan. King out the way, anticipating the danger and now swinging over. So definitely thinking, these guys are thinking at least 2, 3 moves ahead. Knowing the knight is going to come round and then attack, and then black has the foresight to move to the right and defend. Now, there's a lot of harmony among the white pieces. I really like the way white has handled this middle game, even though the opening wasn't superb. Retreating the knight. That's a high-rated player. To understand, you've got to go back to its starting square to come forward. Improving the knight. And now gaining structure and understanding when to trade. Now this trade might happen. Right. Can't take here, by the way, because of the queen. But when this trade happens, here, maybe the rook can swing over. Some attacking potential. Very exciting stuff. Both players are quite high-rated. That's going to be a clue. Have your ratings in mind. 47 seconds against 1 minute 28. The rook swings in to offer a trade. Understanding when to trade. Using that pawn. Rook tucks back. Why it's not going to trade? 2 reasons. He's losing on the clock, but he's also down a pawn. And now, great moves from black, finding a way to defend, getting the king out, understanding that it is safe, but then this is under attack. Rook has to go back to defend. F4, finding a way to break it open against the king. That knight, this rook, they're still on Easter holiday. F6, whoa, okay, take. The knight actually defends it. Take, but can the rook swing over? Bam! 25 seconds against 1 minute 02. Very exciting, but then that pawn drops. Bam. Okay, missing a few tactics. That's a move. That's a move as well. Hit. Here. Boom. Take. It's possible. Swing it over. No time to swap things off, because you are just down on the clock. Check. 15 seconds against 55. Is he going to find a way to repeat? Maybe knight here. Rook here. Maybe. And then rook f7, only move. Defend, 8 seconds against 52. Right, and now very likely he's going to win. Get the knight in the game. 5 seconds. Oh, didn't see that. Ah, rook e6, rook e1 check, and then back. Knight d4 picks it up. Right, but no time. Have your guesses ready. Rating is going to be revealed soon. Have it ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're actually playing again. And ratings are here. 2200 each. Right, cool. Okay, here we go. The final rating. The final, you guessed the ELO. We have a Caro-Kann. I'm going to hide both usernames. And we have this early advance. 1 minute each on the clock. Bullet chess, some of the most exciting. Bishop here, maybe e6. Knight here. Every piece is out, putting lots of pawns on light squares. Bullet chess, anything goes. Castle, right, here we go. 1, 2. Get the rook in the game. C-file pressure. How are we playing this? Knight there. Deliberately retreating the knight. I would take and then move the bishop. Ah, okay. F6. Keeping lots of pieces on. Very interesting. Maybe c5, getting lots of space. That bishop is shut out. Play g6, stop the knight coming in, right? f4 is there. c4, let's go. Pressure, g5, h6, lock it up. That knight is actually trapped. Whoa, that's deep understanding. Whoa, okay. c4, let's go. Very, very blocked kind of position. Put the rook there. That knight is out of the game. c4 coming soon to a theatre near you. Really preparing c4, but should have played it. Now we've got a couple of fianchetto knights, which is really weird. Very locked kind of position. Long maneuvering. If you take what you take with the pawn now, the knight can sit there. And then knight f4, right. c4. I would do this 1, 2. Dun dun. Find a way to get that in. Okay, maybe bishop here. c4, queen, park the queen here. Long game, long maneuvering game, but it does allow the knight in. Knight here, he's such a perfectionist. Oh, just like that, boom, queen, game. 13 seconds against 15, let's enjoy the rest. Rook gone. Coming through, check. Push, here. Go. 1, 2, that's mate. So he might have to take. Bishop a4 is mate. Oh, he missed it. Damn. Mate, come on. 4 seconds. It's a flag fest now. And he lost on time. But black is totally winning. And here we go. I want to look at one more game between Rybka and his opponent. So let's check this out. Early bishop here. I've never seen that before. Never. You're going bishop here. Put pressure in the center. 1, 2. Weird opening. Knight e4, putting a pin on here. Bishop here, you're going to take. Bishop might have to retreat. Might even go b4. Yes. Already. Crashing through. Knight f6. Or bishop f6 now. Check and then come back. Well, knight d5. Game. That's it. Game. Woo! That was fast. Right, we have a huge rating difference here, so I'm actually going to go with this. So you guys know what Rybka's rated, but what do you think white is rated? It's a very sensible setup. Ready to castle. Stopping b5. h4. Right, maybe h5. h6 and g5. f4. Right. So it's still a bullet game. This could be the last one. Let's see. Very sensible moves. Oh, but that's just a pawn though. Castle now. Then queen g3. Very, very interesting. What pawns? Very interesting sack. Bishop here. c5. Still very tense. 39 seconds. Rook here. There's a tempo move. Hit the queen. Maybe get the knight in, or knight c4 is possible. Oh, backward retreating move. Don't love that. Don't love that at all. And queen here. f7 is hanging. This is looking dire. Maybe you gotta lock it up. Opening it up. I mean, here's a clue, guys. White is actually rated lower than black. A lot lower. What do you think the rating is? So coming back, a little bit, feeling a little bit uncertain. 22 seconds against 25. 9 in the center. Are we going to take? Then this bishop is open. Oh, okay. Fine. Rook here attacking. Oh, rook drops. Going to take it. Going to go here. 17 seconds against 16. What's going to happen now? Knight check. Boom, boom. Coming in. 13 seconds against 14. It's tight. That's a check. That's another one. Knight f7. Quick. Feeling uncertain. Maybe he trades queens. Knight g5 is basically mate. 9 seconds. Knight g5. Quick. Oh, what a fest. Come on, knight g5. h6 next. h6 is game over. h6. Right, they're feeling very uncertain now. Take, take, take. 1 second. Right. What a mess. And white won, and the amazing thing, rating difference. White had 22.99, so even though rated 400 less in this bullet game against GM Rybka, white actually won. I hope you guys enjoyed the first ever episode of You Guessed the ELO. I hope you guys learned a lot. I hope you guys saw the difference in level between someone rated 600, 800, 1384, 1900 and 2600. That's the difference, and I hope you guys have learned a lot from the first episode of You Guess the ELO. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a like, hit the bell, subscribe to the channel, because it really does help me out. Thank you so much for watching.